What up? What up? Talking sports on the best seats in town, the cheap seats.
Cheap seats.
What's going on, Scully?
What up, Big Mike? What's good with you, man? It's Monday evening.
Yeah, it's Monday. Everybody's still at work or coming home from work.
Yeah.
And I've been laying around doing jack shit.
That's how you're supposed to do. Getting ready.
What's up, normal guy? What's going on, man?
Normal guy. Getting ready for the season, bro. It's counting down, Mike.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
It's going to be an exciting one, bro. It's going to be exciting this year. And we say that every year, but this year is going to be something special. We say that every year, bro.
We say that every year, and then we say there's always next year every year.
I know, because this year, though, somebody going to take them Chiefs out, man. We got to do it. We got to do it.
Yep. Kids, school's starting soon. I know school started for some people I know just today. So
yeah,
it's crazy how school starts differently everywhere. But
I know. It's crazy. My daughter just about to start preschool, man. It's crazy. They getting old fast, quick, and it's coming fast. The summer goes quick, bro. Goes quick.
Shit, starting preschool, man. You got a young.
Yeah, I got a youngin', bro. That's why I got to stay fit and I got to keep running.
Damn. Yeah, my ass. My daughter's off doing whatever she's doing. She's 14 and shit, doing her thing, trying to work and everything.
I got an older
my son.
Yeah.
You know, my boy, he's old as hell now. He just turned 20, the 25th. So
that's how my son is. My son just turned 17. So I don't know what I was thinking, Mike. It was that COVID shit. I was getting bored. I wish I'd have jumped on the man cave. I mean, I love my daughter, but I should have stayed. I should have jumped on the man cave. I was bored as shit.
Well, back then, what was I doing? I think I had a different podcast. It was called Hold Our Beer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember.
I was still living up that way when that happened.
Oh, yeah. How long you been out there? A couple years?
Yeah, it's been a little over 2 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember you doing your thing, bro. Because I remember I was doing the Industry Sports podcast on Thursday. We about to start picking that up. I got to get you on there, the Gridiron Thursday kind of football talk. But then that kind of died down, and then you started taking over, and I was like, damn, look at Mike doing the man cave. Now look at the media all set up, LLC type shit.
That's right. Gotta keep growing.
Yeah. Cheap seats is here.
That's right. Normal guy. Oh, who's starting high school? Your son, your daughter, you? 37 days into your birthday.
Yeah.
Normal guy.
Well, we wish we could go back to high school. That'd be fun.
What's going on, Yoli?
Sup?
Damn, normal guy starting high school.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's always the fun times, normal guy. Always fun times in high school.
That's the best time because then they can start doing their own thing, but then they start doing their own thing, you know?
Got all the dances, you're dating, you get a whole nother level of dating starts.
Yeah.
And this ain't no, middle school shit. This is
this sneaking out, jumping out the window on the 3 a.m. type shit I was doing.
Yeah, jumping out the window, sneaking back in before school starts, so you can get up like, hey, yeah, go to school.
Right. And never got caught, boy. I got a clean and impeccable record.
See, I was on the first floor. My window was right out the drive. I jumped right out that thing and rolled.
Me too. My mom to this day, she's silly. She's on the third floor, put me on the first. I was like, what was you thinking?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Right.
Because you ain't jumping 3 floors up.
Right. Exactly. Hell yeah. Big Mike, nice sports week, bro. The Olympics is popping. Got the Indians, the Browns. Yeah.
The Olympics is going crazy over there. We just took over the gold, or I think we're tied for gold now, but we got like 30 plus ahead of everybody in overall.
Oh yeah, we killing overall. Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing all that shit. The one thing I can't believe the Olympics messed up on is that dude boxing as a female. Like,
I know
that shit, and they continue to let it go on, and there's a lot of bullshit with that one.
I didn't even see that shit, bro. I'm glad I didn't see that. That's ridiculous, bro. That you could tell that was a man from the jump, bro. Come on.
And it's still going. Well, they said they just didn't pass the gender thing, but they still let them box.
Crazy. That's like me and you stepping in the ring with a girl. How is that supposed to happen, bro?
Oh, shit, I don't know, man.
That's crazy. Big shouts out to Noah Lyles, man. That was a crazy race yesterday. He won by like that, like a belly
Yeah.
fat. A belly fat. Yo, he got his shit. Ledecky was killing, man. All the superstars are killing. USA coming out on top. You know what I learned yesterday, Mike, was I was watching. I didn't realize how dominating our girls basketball team is, bro.
Oh yeah, they're killing it.
Yeah, like I think they got like 60-some, 70 straight wins. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh look, China's got 21 gold medals. US has got 20. So all right, they couple.
But we
It's
got the
right there,
overall
though.
though. We got the
No,
overall.
yeah, we definitely got the overall. There's no one even close to us in that. We don't got to worry about that. Normal guy also says Harrison Butker got paid. Got that big money.
One of the best kickers in the league. Yeah. Who else? I saw the injury, a little update. Butker got paid. Who got hurt? DeAndre Hopkins, man. They say he might miss the start of the season. I don't know what's going on. Hopkins starting to get
he injured his knee.
Yeah.
Injured his knee. Listen, there's a lot of injuries, and this is why, all right, at work, these young kids, I mean, they're not really young, but they're like in their 20s.
Yeah.
What the hell was all that?
What was that?
I don't know. I heard pounding. I don't know where. But
coming to get you, Mike. Call me up. I'll be on my way.
The door unlocked. They don't got to do none of that. Come right on in.
Come on in. See what
Come
I got
on in. Better announce yourself. Something will get popped. And
Mike said,
bad news.
Mike said, come see what I got, man. I got that man cave out here, bro. Let's go.
But yeah, these kids were like, oh, we're doing a fantasy league. I'm like, listen, I don't know if y'all want me in there. I destroy y'all, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
They're like, all right, we got a spot. I'm like, all right, I'll get in, whatever. And then they're like, oh, well, let's do the draft like next week. And this was like last week. I'm like, no, let's not. Like, why?
Terrible.
I'm like, because you still got preseason and a bunch of training camp and stuff to go through. Right. Nah, there's going to be a lot of injuries. And not 1 second did I say that all of a sudden DeAndre Hopkins goes down. Puka got hurt.
Hurt. He banged up.
There's someone else out for the whole year. Toward their ACL.
The linebacker, yeah, from
the linebacker gone. There's people dropping flies to fight. He said Puka's knee is week to week because it's not a lot of structure. It's no structural damage. It's not.
Yeah.
It was more of a
like a tweak kind of. Are you hearing?
It was more of an impact thing.
Yeah.
But
Mike, let me know if you got to go up the boy, man. You might have to.
I don't know. People just moved in next door, so I don't know if they're moving stuff around or what they're doing, but
or they having their first party. You know what I mean? Early.
Nah, they ain't having that.
None of that shit. Nah, you right. I don't jump in any league, and even my league, I do I'm always doing the last Sunday before the season. You cannot have a draft anytime during the preseason, bro. You can't.
No, not at all. Not at all. Unless you're doing a draft, it's more like yeah, no, I don't think there's any drafts you can really do like that.
Well,
some drafts get done right after the.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are there in them drafts that you just keep majority of your
keeper leagues and stuff, dynasty leagues.
I ain't never been in a league like that, but yeah, other than that, man, hell no, because these guys, man, and then a lot of guys miss the first week or two all the time, man, just to make sure they fresh for the whole season.
That's what I'm saying. Hopkins is out 4 to 6. Other dude's out for the year. Another dude's out 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Puka's day to day. Yeah, that linebacker. He's the one with the torn ACL from Arizona.
Yeah. Did you see speaking of football, I didn't even see it. Somebody tagged me on it. Top 100 players. I don't know if y'all top 100 players. Who did they?
Oh yeah, me and Jay go through that every Tuesday.
Yeah. Did y'all? What number y'all at now? Y'all at like top 20?
60.
So
we're at 60 right now.
I ain't even gonna say nothing now. We'll wait till that shit happen, bro.
Like I saw some of them that were at the top, but yeah, we're at 60 right now, going through it a little bit.
Yeah, well, I ain't gonna spoil it, but I know. But the top 10 is the top 5, 8 is ridiculous, bro. I don't even know who's doing ESPN over there. It's getting goofy, man. They going by Madden stats. I don't know what the hell going on, Mike. This shit crazy.
I know who's number 1, and I got no problem with it.
Who number 2 is my problem.
Lamar. See, I saw 1. I saw 5. Like I saw certain ones that I was just glancing through.
Yeah, number 2 is my problem, man. Like you
But
can't.
we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Justin Herbert's injured too. That's the other one because he's got plantar fasciitis, so that's going to be an issue. I'll back it up. Shout out to you. Hey, listen, man. If you ever just watch YouTube just for the hell of it, just put on something, go to that right there. Back it up, binge podcast, right? Okay. He's got these things called binge bites, and they're old school sports facts about all different sports.
Right.
Like we're talking about some shit you wouldn't even know, and he's about 3-minute videos is all it is, and it just gives you some great insight on some stuff you didn't realize or know. Yeah. Players, old school players, new school stuff. He's good with what he does.
I gotta check that out. Yeah, I got.
But yeah, great series between the Orioles and Guardians. Listen, the Guardians came out and they had some rough. It was rough.
Yeah.
And then they just started. They were beating on the Phillies. They took 2 or 3 from them.
Hell yeah, they beat up on the Phillies.
Did the thing with the Orioles. They're moving right along, and the Guardians are looking good. They made some trades. They weren't high big trades, but they made some moves. They got a pitcher. They got a bat. They got some more speed.
They coming, man. They coming. I'm looking at. So this is my take on the American League right now. So y'all 6 out of 4 out of your last 10, which is good. Like you said, they starting to really come up. 67-44. Right now, y'all got the top. Y'all tied with the Orioles and the Yankees for the top most wins. You got less losses than both of them, but less games played.
Oh yeah, so we're number 1 in the whole league.
Yeah. I'm telling you, if they can hold on, how many games left? We got.
Oh, you got a whole 2 months.
Yeah, we got half a season. Yeah,
you got a whole 2 months left.
It's a long season, but I feel like if the Guardians can stay afloat, stay atop that top 3 in the AL top 2 where they at now, kind of like tied with everybody, with the Yankees and Orioles, watch out, man. Watch out. All you got to do is get in there,
And it's weird because people are like, well, we don't have no real crazy big names. We just have a lot of young guys that can play together. Our salary is only like $30 million, if that. It's like nothing.
Yeah.
So we're not paying nobody big money. And Ramirez took less money to stay here because he didn't want to go nowhere else.
Yeah, that's just that Cleveland love, man. Y'all fans show love to their baseball team. Yeah,
so, it's. I always say, and this is what I tell every baseball fan there is. I said the first 20 games after the All-Star break, you start judging your team by, because they'll hit a slump at some point. They're always going to. Yeah. And if they can come out that slump and come back and step back up and keep rolling, then you know that team. If they were already on top and rolling, they're going to continue that then. But if they're up there and they slump and they stay slumped, it's over for them. They're going to be done. If they were on that edge where you didn't know if they were going to be postseason material or not, well, now you know.
Yeah, and I feel like it's like you said, it's tough though. Like when you're at the halfway point and you're at the top. Now, I mean, it's both sides to it. You can come back when you're down 20 games and you can make a push at the end of the season, but it's tough to keep that level going, because everybody's aiming at you. And then you got the next 3 months coming, 3 months. But like you guys said, you guys don't have you don't have to rely on a bunch of superstars to go down and get hurt. You guys just got solid young guys that you could just plug in. So at the end of the day,
And that's crazy because usually that's not how it is. Right. Baseball is usually built around stars, and we have a couple, but now it's stepping up even more and more. Back it up.
Yeah, that's how the game
is. Says Guardians are tough.
Yeah,
he doesn't want the Orioles to go through Cleveland. He says the Guardians need a little more power, and I agreed. We needed to get a bigger bat, but after those 2 big bats got signed by the Yankees and I forget where else they went. There was no one left, and Bo Bichette had gotten hurt. So we got the next best thing. He has had a shitty year. Last year, he was great. He had almost 100 RBIs. He had 40 home runs. This year, he's lackluster. So we're hoping to God he can come around and step up, knowing that the pressure ain't all on him. He's just, hey, go in there and play your game.
Yeah. And you guys got good coaching, good coaching staff. Don't make a lot of errors. So at the end of the day, I feel like the Guardians are set up to make that run, and go against the Yankees and the Orioles. Y'all set up for it. You just got to keep staying in that top 3, top 4, and then you get that top 3, top 4 going in, get that AL, that division. It's a wrap, bro. It really could be a wrap.
And you were talking about coaching. You know what's funny is there's so many people that were so mad about this hire. Yeah. No one knew who Vaught really was. They knew he played. They knew this or that, but they're like, why are we just hiring some guy that's never done this before? Why are we bringing this dude in?
That's Joey Vaught, right?
I
think that's his name, Joey Vaught.
I don't know if that's. I thought it was Steven.
Oh, because I remember a Joe. Look, I'm even like, who is that dude? Like, for real. I remember a Joey Vaught that was good, but I don't look. And you said he played the game before, so I like any coach that has played the game in any sport. If you played the game, you know how the game goes. You know how to relate to the players.
It's Steven Vaught. Yeah,
Steven. Okay, I thought it was Joey because I know he not that old, but yeah, you could just plug your system in because you played the game, and then you could relate to players. That's
what it is. It's on a player's level. He's right there with them, and then you bring these young guys because Tito was a great coach. Problem is he never wanted to play the young guys.
Right.
He never wanted to just throw them in there and let the fire burn them or let them burn the fire. And he always played the experienced veterans, even though time might have bit them already and it's past and it's time for them to go sit down somewhere.
Right.
And that's where the change came. You got all these young guys playing and they're stepping up in a big way, and it's great. Oh, yeah, Dodgers, Phillies tonight. That's going to be a huge game.
Yeah, I got to look into that. I got to catch that one. That's going to be a big one.
That'll definitely be a big one.
You're right, Mike. Like, I feel like that's just the way the league is going. All leagues, all these ex-players are now old enough to coach. And you're seeing it a lot in the NBA. We haven't seen the NFL too much, but the NBA, the Major League Baseball is starting to come around where these guys are old enough now. They out the game for 10, 15, 20 years, 5, 10 years, whatever. And like you said, they can relate to these players, especially these the new young kids coming up. They can relate to them. The young kids relate to them because they played the game. They got the respect. A lot of these young kids, you gotta earn their respect somehow because they already feel like they're worthy and they're supposed to get it. So I feel like they look at these coaches like, man, this guy played, so he got to know what he's doing. Just plug your system in and ball,
Yeah.
But yeah, the Indians look Guardian. I'm gonna call them the Indians forever, Mike.
Listen, I always do. I still do. The only reason why I say Guardians is because of this show, and I know I gotta kind of be politically correct with them.
Right. But they ain't no soccer team.
They're always the Tribe.
Yeah, it's the Tribe, baby. That's right. Yeah, I think 60 games with about 60 to 70 games left. I think y'all.
They're 67 and 44, right?
Yeah, so that's what 100.
That's 111. So they got about 50 games left.
Yeah, only 50 games. So telling you guys pull out at least 30, 40 of those wins, 35 wins of those. Y'all might still be in that top seed.
That should definitely be. If we pull that out, there's no way we shouldn't be.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Yeah. We'll see. I know there's gonna be a postseason berth. I want us to have that top spot, though. I want that bye. I want us to chill. I don't want us to have to fight and struggle and scrap through it. I want these young guys to see what it's about and then get into it, and let the veterans kind of coach them up. Like, hey, look, we've been here. We know what's up.
Yeah.
Give him a little taste of it all. I mean, the pitcher that we got, he's been shitty.
Yeah.
Hasn't pitched at all this year. But I mean, Cobb pitched for the Rays. He was a Game 7 MVP winner in the World Series. I mean, the dude.
That's something to fall back on for sure.
If he come back around and he could pitch and he knows postseason game, that's what we need.
You don't even need him in the regular season. You save him for the postseason, Mike.
Yeah,
right?
Get him ready, get him right, and then maybe the last month, get him starts coming and get that rust knocked off, get all that going, and then he'll have a good 4 or 5 starts underneath his belt. Come right into the postseason rolling.
Yeah.
Straight rolling.
That's exactly what they need. As long as you got that ace in the hole in the playoffs, somebody that's got that playoff experience, he can guide those other young guys. Like you said, kind of watch out, try to dodge those those big teams, they're not going to play unless they really fall off. They're not going to play the Yankees or Orioles probably till maybe like the next or two round, maybe the round after or the round at like the third round. But that would give them the confidence to kind of build up for that first round, get those kids bat swinging, get that pitching going, and try to carry y'all to October. It's been a while since we've seen Cleveland in that October Halloween time.
Well, 8 years. I mean, 2016, we should have won the World Series. We're up 3-1.
Damn, it was 8 years. Damn, it's been long.
3-1. We should have won that World Series, and that's the craziest shit there.
What team was that against, Mike? I forgot.
Cubs. That's when the Cubs finally got their win.
Oh yeah, that was what. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was y'all. Damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
that was a solid Cubs team, man. A lot of young talent on there.
It was, Bryant, Rizzo. That's great pitching, but still, man, if
y'all had it,
it was a pitching move. If we would have pitched Kluber instead of throwing in, can't think of his name, and let Kluber pitch on 3 days rest, we would have won that. It would have been over.
I'm looking at Mike. I'm looking at that Cleveland Browns roster, bro. I'm starting to. I seen Deontay. Speaking of injuries, we're looking at Deontay Foreman. I don't know what was going on with him. I heard something.
Listen, he got a scary neck injury. They actually carted him off. The ambulance took him. They flew him. They choppered him because they couldn't get to the hospital right there where they're at because they were in West Virginia.
Yeah, that was dangerous. I never seen that in no preseason, man. Getting life flights.
It was just a scary neck injury. He was cool. Everything was good. They said he moved, everything, gave thumbs up, all that stuff, but they just wanted to make sure, so they choppered him out of there because it would have took him a little longer or whatever it was to get to the hospital. But
I'm looking at Foreman's a tough guy. I think he good. He bigger than Nick Chubb, 235.
He the big back.
Yeah. I thought Nick's a big dude, but so looking at y'all roster, bro, like this is a solid ass team, man, for real. Like when you look, it's Nyheim Hines as your third running back. Like, yeah. I'm looking at players. These are my key players, other than obviously Deshaun Watson for the Browns. Everything runs around Deshaun. That goes in the NFL. Oh, you gotta have that quarterback. But these are my keys. I want to give you a couple of my key brownies for the year. It's going to be Foreman and Jerome Ford, because I feel like Nick Chubb, you don't, even if he is 100% healthy, you really want to save him and got kind of, you know how it is, Mike. Don't ride that horse like that, man, in the beginning. Nah, take your time. Week one. That's why they got Nyheim and Deontay and Ford. Another key I'm looking at, having Judy at the 2, and then Elijah Moore, and who's your other one? Who's David Bell at the 3 and 4 receiver? That receiving core is stopped, but that defense, Jordan Akins, or that's a tight end. I'm looking at, who was the dude I was just looking at? Oh, that Jeremiah Martin dude. He's nice, bro.
Oh, Jeremiah. Also, I just call him Joke.
Yeah. Yo, surrounded by, Thomas, Zadarius, Miles. The only weakness, I'm not gonna say it's a weakness, but it's really that secondary. I feel like it's two keys to the Browns this year. That secondary and Deshaun. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at those as being the question marks on this team, if there's any. Which how you feel?
You don't like the secondary, huh?
I like it, but Denzel Ward, solid, kind of maybe on the downslope a little bit. Greg Newsome, solid. Greg Newsome's nice. I'm looking at the safeties, Breeze, Edmonds. You know what I do notice, Mike? I gotta say this, Mike. You know what I'm noticing? Y'all got a lot of ex-Eagles, bro. What's up with that?
Well, you know who our D coordinator is, so
yeah. Well, that explains it. You're right. Rodney McLeod. I didn't even think about that. Rodney McLeod. Who else? I saw. You know what I like though? Jordan Hicks, bro, on that line. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad we got Jordan Hicks. That was a huge pickup for us.
That's a big
veteran leadership that that force that we could have there with Joke and Devin Bush. We got for cheap, and he was a first round draft pick in the top 10, and he just kind of didn't shine in Pittsburgh and wherever else he went. But now we got him. Maybe change his scenery. Maybe he's next run, boost him up, kind of like Baker. Went through a couple teams, and now he's found his way a little bit. So hopefully Bush can step up, because if our linebacking, see, that was my big question with the defense, is the linebackers.
Yeah.
We've only had really one. We had Joke, and then Walker was always injured for the last couple years. Some of the guys didn't pan out, but now we brought in some veteran stuff, brought in some other guys that we know their talent's there. The ceiling's high as hell. It's whether or not they can get to it.
Yeah.
Because I've always liked Emerson, Newsome, and Ward as the corners, and then our safety, Del Pitt.
Yeah.
God, why can't I think of the other dude's name, man? It's just tripping me out that I can't think of the other safety.
I'm looking now. Yeah, but that's what I was looking
Thornhill, that's who it is.
The linebacking core. Yeah. But
that was always my struggle, was the linebacking core. But now offensively, everyone's wondering, is Deshaun's shoulder good? Is he going to look good? Well, I was just watching tape on him the last couple of days. This dude's airing it the hell out. We're talking about 50, 60 yards down the field type stuff. He's airing it out.
Yeah.
And nailing it right in the breadbasket of these receivers.
He's still young.
He's got it all down.
He's still young. He got, he had the whole year. The first year he was with Cleveland to rest. He rested almost half the year, a few games last year. He's still young, man. So we gotta have that cannon gunsling. He's always had that. I compare him to like that Randall Cunningham, that long elated stroke throw. He reminds me of Randall a lot. But now that's why I like Deshaun. But the weapons he got, though, I mean, like with a healthy Amari Cooper, Joku after the year he had becoming now I think Joku, hopefully I'm gonna say this, he looked like he could be in that top 5, top 8 tight end. If they use him right, if Deshaun really work him, that's his key. Deshaun got to work that middle, man. Got to work Joku, bro. Joku opens up everything. The tight end opens everything up. Don't worry about Amari all the time. Take that middle of the field, because once you run that middle of the field, now you can do them slants. You can go down deep passes all day. And then having Judy and then having Elijah Moore, y'all, I mean, it's there. It's really there for Deshaun. I tell you what, if Deshaun can't do it with this team, then like we said earlier in the year, earlier in the season, it's gonna be a quick bench, bro, because you got the weapons.
Oh, it's all there, and our receivers are what they're good at is route running, and they got hands. Like Judy's modeled his game after Cooper because that was his, dude. That was his like idol. Like he's like, that's my dude. I want to be like him. Yeah. Went to Alabama, did all that, did the same thing as him. His game is literally what Cooper's is, but he's younger. More, he can be the same way. He's got them quick feet, them hips that can just switch on a dime. Mm-hmm. And Joku, yes, exploit the middle, let these route runners do their thing and get wide, and it's over. Because once they start collapsing on the middle and worrying about Njoku or Himes going right through the middle, doing little 5-yard slants or post moves, they're going to start hitting these route runners going wide, because they're not going to be doubling any of those receivers. They're going to have to worry about everybody else.
And you got Nyheim Hines coming out of the backfield, man. He one of the best catching running backs. Like, at the end of the day, looking at that, like, you got Chubb. Obviously, Foreman's the backup. But, shit, Ford is nice. But you lightweight got to put Hines ahead of Ford on that.
No, they're going to start Ford is what they're going to do.
You think so?
Oh, but he did what he did last year. He had a decent year, but I mean, I think he got more underneath his belt. But I think they start Ford. If Chubb, for some reason, they say he can't go, even though I don't know how the dude's squatting 540 and doing full sprints and getting in shape. I think with this next month, I'm pretty sure he'll be ready. They might not want to throw him out there, but I would. I'd be like, hey, listen, what are we going to do? Oh, well, big hits. Oh, get him in pads and let him do it now. Get him ready.
Yeah, you do got to. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that I learned from a lot of the coaches last year was everybody be trying to hold guys out for the preseason. and then they end up getting banged up and hurt, or they end up hamstring injuries and groin pulls. You know, they grabbing it's because they not running. Anytime a football player gets a hamstring or a groin pull, it's because he is not running enough. He's not stretching it. It's not stretching.
Yeah.
So then when you get out there and now it's game, the lights is on and you trying to break and you trying to make moves, that's when the injuries happen.
Normal guy says he's watching the podcast and eating nachos. I love nachos, man.
Let's go, normal God. Shit. Where my nachos? I need to call yo. I should have a button be like, beep, nachos.
Nachos.
Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre.
Nacho, that's one of my Mike. That's how we know. You know, we right here, bro. We know that good shit. That's that classic shit, bro.
Got a good old Jack Black.
Yeah, send me a little bit of that. Send me a piece of that kern for later. That kern. Yo. Oh, but yeah, man, it's but that, man, you know what though? Y'all division may be one of the best divisions in football. I mean, for real. Like
it's hard not to say it is, because I mean, last year, first time since 1920 that an entire division was 500 or better. An entire division. It ain't happened in 80 years, 90 years or something, almost 100 years.
And you know what? Now I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It is the best division in football. It has to be, because when you got the Browns, who are stacked defensively, stacked at running back, stacked at receiver. Deshaun Watson used to be the face of the NFL a few years ago. Then you throw in T.J. Watt. Then you throw in all the weapons the Steelers have. Now they got Russell Wilson, Justin Fields. Then you go to Lamar Jackson, who I ain't even going to tell y'all what ranking he's in the top 100. Then you throw Derrick Henry on there with that defense. Then you go to Cincinnati, and you got Joe Burrow and them receivers. Bruh, that is the best division in football, for real.
I mean, if you got everybody playing healthy, yes. Because Joey B, if he comes back, plays healthy, that team's going to be in it. You know, the Steelers, Tomlin will always have them.
Always.
When they always got a winning season.
That defense.
They'll be around.
That defense.
Depending on what Russell Wilson does. They've had an injury too. One of the wide receivers went down and out. I mean, they got stuff going on there. So now that's going to have to be to me, I think the Steelers will be the bottom of the division.
Yeah.
But I still think they're going to have a winning record, whether or not it's.
Y'all might all go to the playoffs, bro, for real. Like
I thought it could happen last year. The Bengals were right outside. Outside of it.
Yeah, Burrow and I won my fantasy league with that backup quarterback, bro. I got
Jake Browning.
Yeah, I won my fantasy. I had what's the name from the Vikings? Nah, was he on the Vikings? Yeah, who was the Vikings quarterback last year? I can't think of his name.
Not Cousins. You're talking about?
Yeah. I had Kirk. So I had Kirk, and Kirk was lighting it up, bro. And then he got hurt. And then and then he was, what's the name from the Bengals, the only one on that. And then he carried me, bro. So I kind of balanced him and Geno Smith the entire end of the season. And they were doing the same numbers, bro. Like, so if Burrow is healthy, like you said, all four of them teams might make the playoffs, bro. For real. That'd be nice to see, though.
That'd be crazy to see.
Yeah.
Are you saying Patrick McQueen's hurt?
Is he?
Or Patrick Queen? I don't hope he's. I mean, if he's hurt, that's crazy. I think he's just saying he's on the Steelers, that's a hell of a move. Steelers getting him.
Man, look, that defense. When you got the top players at every single level of the defense, Fitzpatrick in the back, McQueen in the middle, and Watt, bro, with Tomlin, that. I don't know anything about that offense, but that defense may only give up about 13, 17 points a game, bro. Like everything with them is going to be a boxing match. And I can already see that I don't think Russell Wilson going to make it, bro. At the end of the day, I know why Tomlin wanted Justin Fields. He wanted to draft him. He wanted him 2 years ago. The only reason why he re-signed is because he got Fields. It's only a matter of time before Justin Fields hit that field. I think Russell's just there to just kind of guide him, man. I think it's already in stone. Tomlin just got respect for Russell. he don't want to just say, he don't want to come out and be like, yeah, it's Fields' job. But
Well, I mean, if you look at Russell's year last year, everyone was dogging him. I mean, the dude had 3,800 yards,
yeah,
26 touchdowns. He had 8 interceptions or something. He had a good year.
He had a good year, bro. But the thing of, obviously they got to go into the season with Russell. It's out of respect, like you said. It's out of
you got to let Russell play.
Yeah, Super Bowl champ.
Let him play himself out of the position. You can't just take it from him.
But you an Ohio State fan. You know what Justin Fields is capable of.
Oh, yeah.
It's only a matter of time, bro. That boy like Michael Vick, he's the closest thing to Lamar Jackson, if you want to say it the truth. He is the closest thing to Lamar. If he can learn how to throw, the league is in trouble with Justin Fields. So I know you ain't trying to hear that. I know that.
I'm all for it. Listen, I was pissed off. I went off so much for a very long time about this whole thing about the Bears getting rid of Fields and this and that. I went nuts about this because I truly felt if the Bears put receivers and players and built the O-line up around Fields, they could have a good-ass team. And with DJ Moore, he did better. He had good stats throughout all last year.
I had him in my fantasy. He was killing.
I mean, then you go get Keenan Allen, you draft Romo. I mean, you could have traded that number 1 pick.
Yeah.
Got like 3 more first rounds.
Well, that's why the Bears are the Bears. That's why the Bears are the Bears. Like, really.
Exactly.
Mike, you right for arguing that because that was disrespectful. Can you imagine Justin Fields on this team with the receiving core, the tight end? Now he got DeAndre Swift and his running ability. Bruh, I'm not taking Caleb Williams over
no,
Justin Fields.
Hell no.
Never.
And that's what pissed me off because they could have traded back.
Yeah.
Probably even got 2 more first-round picks in that draft and then 2 more, one for the next for each of the next 2 years. But they could have drafted one of the left tackles that were high up there in the draft and put them on the line. They could have drafted another receiver. They could have still drafted Rome Odunze and had him ready and be like, all right, Fields, we're going to give it to you. Right now, we're going to give this to you. Because they'll still have first-round picks, 2 first-round picks every year for the next 2 years. So if he didn't work out, then cool. We get a quarterback. Right. But damn it, I'll tell you right now, you pick this team. This is what pisses me off. You pick the team and you put it around Fields to let him see it, and then you trade him away.
You know what?
Trade him straight away.
You know what they did, though? And they gave him away for nothing. You know what they did, though? They might have set their franchise back another 10 years. For real. 5.
Listen, this is going to be insane if all the hype with Caleb Williams, and I don't have a lot of belief in him because mentally I think he's not all there right now. Not that he's crazy or nothing. I just don't think he can handle throwing 3 interceptions and getting sacked or getting smashed and losing 3 in a row. I don't know if he'll be able to handle that.
I don't even like his maybe I haven't. I'm not a big college guy, but I've watched a lot. I don't really like his. I don't like his the game. The quarterback game is athleticism now. He has
got some pulled pork right here.
Oh yeah, I see. Oh, got that pulled.
That's Angelo chefing it up.
Oh, big bro. What's up, big bro? Little big bro. That's little big bro.
Yeah, he right here.
What's up? I ain't seen that boy since we was in the first man cave.
That's right. That was back then.
Yeah, we was in the cave with Seawalk. Yo, about to hit the stage. But But at the end of the day, I don't really believe in Caleb anyway. I think he was far from a number 1 pick. Like, that's just, you really asking that dude to do a lot. You really asking, you really putting that bust label on him because is he really a number 1 pick? Is he that damn good? He that better than Justin Fields? Never.
Nah, I look at it like this. The dude has all the talent and ability in the world. It's a matter of, again, mental. Now, they did it right, though. They put the team out there. They brought the team in.
Yeah.
They brought in the DJ Moore, the Keenan Allen, DeAndre Swift. They built up the line just a little bit. They added pieces to that defense. So he has everything to work with. Everything. Like the Browns never did that for any of the quarterbacks they drafted. They never had the team there and then drafted the quarterback. It was always, we're going to draft one, and then hopefully he still survives the next 2 years while we build one.
Right.
So Caleb's got it all right now. So we're going to see if it works or if not. But yeah, like Normal Guy says, when Caleb played against good defenses in college, Notre Dame throws 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
He has a hard time with good defenses.
Yeah.
And that's going to be rough for him.
Especially in the North, that Green
Oh,
Bay.
yeah. NFC North. Yeah. Green Bay.
The Lions, the Green Bay. Those
Vikings.
Are great.
I mean.
Yeah, that's great defense. Like those teams went off of there. Other than the Lions, they went off their defense. Green Bay, they play D. They play in cold weather. That's defense. When you play in cold weather places like that, they play in D. They hitting hard.
That's what Caleb's not used to either. He's a warm weather dude.
That's another thing. He a little dude, bro. He not Justin Fields. Fields 6'5", 230, 240, like close to it, like solid and fast. Well, we gonna see, Mike. We gonna see. The season's here, baby.
It is. We got about literally a month. I mean, it started last Thursday. Preseason. There's more preseason coming up this week. Games will be spread throughout. I don't know if. Let me see if they got any listed. Sacked 6 times and 3 interceptions. That's insane against Notre Dame.
That's crazy. And then
there we go.
The Vikings and Green Bay defense coming.
Thursday, New England versus the Panthers, and Detroit and the Giants. What does Cleveland play?
What time is any of them games while we on?
Cleveland plays Green Bay on the 10th.
What any games on
today's Monday, Tuesday? Yeah, both those games are on while we're on because they start at 7, so they'll still be playing when Off the Rails goes on Thursday.
All right, well I'm gonna make sure I'm checking one of the which 2 games I'm gonna try to which game would you watch? Say the games again.
To be honest, I'm watching the Patriots and the Panthers.
What's the other one?
Lions, Giants.
Yeah, because
I want to see what these young quarterbacks do for the Patriots.
Yeah,
I want to see what Drake May's got going on.
Yeah,
and then the Panthers, I'm going to see if they let Bryce Young still play a little bit, or
they said they said they holding him back.
That's stupid. You should have held him back the whole first year.
Right. They don't another situation that another organization that don't know what they're doing at quarterback.
Yeah, they were dumb. You fired. See, and this is what kills me. See, we got away from Cleveland stuff because we know what Cleveland is. Guardians are on the move. Yeah. Browns are doing their thing. Here's what I hate about Carolina. Frank Wright was coaching that team. Coaching it. He got fired halfway through a season. He wanted to pick C.J. Stroud. He wanted Stroud.
Smart. Everybody wanted it.
The owner got it. The owner said, no, Bryce Young, because of the Alabama situation. Stupid shit right there.
He must be cool with Saban.
I don't know. The thing is, if that's the guy you wanted, cool. You should have sat him. You should have let the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton, play for the year. Let the veteran do his thing. He's on his way out anyway soon enough. Yeah. Let him play. Let Bryce watch the speed of the game, and then let him come in.
We're gonna get back to those brownies, though, Mike. But as you said, the only reason why I got this jersey on
is that Julius Peppers.
Yeah, and it's got the autograph on there. Right?
Hell yeah!
The only reason why I got this because we giving a shout out, cheap seats, them Hall of Famers that just went in. Dwight Freeney, Patrick Willis, Devin Hester, Andre Johnson, Julius Peppers, one of my favorite dudes. I met him out in Charlotte. Yeah, that's it. Mal, remember when you weren't on that? I don't think, you were on that. Were you on that when we were talking about when it was all 4 of us and we were talking about who you would take at defense, your first player and this and that, and the top defensive guys, our top offensive guys, right?
Yeah.
So obviously these guys are Hall of Famers, but you could arguably, like, if you're a Colts fan, Dwight Freeney is your favorite lineman, pass rusher of all time. If you're a Niners fan, Patrick Willis is probably your favorite lineman of all time. You know what I mean? Like, these guys, Andre Johnson, nobody
Texas
said his
receiver.
name. Yeah, top what, 7, 8, maybe 10? Julius Peppers, if you're a Carolina fan, and you how could you be wrong when you say, okay, who's the first pass rusher? Okay, you from Carolina, right? And you're like, if you build a team and who out of all the pass rushers that ever played, and you want to take Julius Peppers first, bro, we can't argue that.
No.
We can't really argue.
Hey, let's get a shout out real quick. MV Diablo, go Tribe. Hell yeah. That's what we like to see. And yeah, normal guy, Xavier Legend from the rookie in Carolina. I want to see him. But hey, listen, if you really think about it, remember back in the day, remember Kevin Green for Carolina?
Yeah, the linebacker? Yeah.
Kevin Green, he played for the Steelers, played for Carolina. Dude, that white dude was nice.
He retired. Oh, he played with that was when that defense was sick. Levon Kirkland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was in Pittsburgh, yeah, he was with all them big dudes back then. And then he came to Carolina.
Yeah, and then he came to Carolina and was still a beast. But yeah, Andre Johnson, man, Devin Hester, bro, like,
one of the best returners ever.
Yeah, the greatest returner ever, other than,
Josh Cribbs and him are like, boom.
Now, this is
I think it's 1A and 1B, and Devin's got 1A.
And this is how we go back to the Browns. I'm glad. See, that's why you big Mike Benjamins, you know exactly how to translate back to them Browns. Josh Cribbs, is he a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
Exactly. If Devin Hester is, how is Cribbs not?
Listen, not even, dude, Cribbs has his own records.
Right.
When it comes to punt returns and kick returns. You got to put that dude in the Hall of Fame because besides Hester, he was the one.
And
Cribbs was the dude. When the Browns didn't have wins,
he was the only one scoring.
It was Cribbs, yeah.
Yeah, he was the offense. He was the offense on special teams and receiver.
Yeah.
Like, remember they had him in the backfield. Like,
and what's crazy, do you know what position he played in college?
What?
Quarterback. He played at Kent State.
Yeah, he was the quarterback. You're right.
Was the quarterback.
Right. That's when me and you was kicking it. That's when we was kicking it, bro. We was at the bar like, yo, get some more shots for Mike Benz, son. Hey, Rec, get them wings ready.
Get them wings. Look, MV Diablo says he might even take Luke Kuechly over Willis. Ooh. Listen, Luke Kuechly, he shortened his career. He could have had a longer career, but Luke Kuechly was special.
That's the only reason why people forget about Luke, because he only played 8-9 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he got out smart. He didn't want to beat himself up.
Like he didn't want to get his head.
And he already had remember his last year, he had a bunch of them.
Yeah.
That's what forced him out. It wasn't even the fact that he didn't want them. He started getting them. And then
that's what he saw. He said, hey, listen, I've done everything I could. What his thing was is he wanted to stay true to Carolina. He didn't want to leave and go find somewhere else to go. He didn't want to be one of those guys, so that's why he left. Because he knew Carolina wasn't going anywhere, and he saw what the team was being. So he's like, listen, I'm going to retire. I want to retire here. I love it here. I'm done. And that's what it is.
As Beer Cave's not here with us tonight, but as Beer Cave would say, he didn't want to be a Jim Thome.
Yeah, he didn't want to go take that $1 million more.
Yeah, just to go ride out somewhere else. But, man, that's a good one. Luke Kuechly, Patrick Willis, man, injuries. If it wasn't for injuries, I think he would have been way higher on that list of linebackers. Yeah. He there, though. He there.
Oh, yeah. Look, normal guy throws out Thomas Davis Sr.
Oh, that's a
when
good
he played for Carolina with Julius Peppers and them. Oof.
Is normal guy a Panthers fan? Because he's saying
he's from New Orleans.
Oh yeah, because he know a lot of them. He know that.
Listen, normal guy is a very smart sports person, man. He's a young guy, and he knows what's up, man. I give him props.
Tommy Davis, I forgot about him. That whole linebacking core with Kuechly, Davis, Peppers, Julius Peppers on the line. What's the name was in his prime? Who was the cornerback for the Panthers that was like a shutdown corner, and then he started really going downhill.
Well, he wasn't there with Peppers, but
no, he wasn't there. No,
you're talking about Norman, I know you're talking about because he went to the Raiders. He ended up going to the Raiders.
Josh Norman,
yeah, he ended up going to the Raiders at one point.
Now
the normal guy says Josh Norman right on cue. Yeah,
Josh Norman.
He got in that fight with Andre Johnson. Remember? Oh no, that was Cortland Finnegan.
Yeah, that was Finnegan.
Finnegan.
Norman came at the end of Peppers. He was still there with Peppers. He was at the end of Peppers.
He was like a rookie or something. Yeah.
What happened to him? Speaking of beasts, bro, like it's amazing how guys go from here. But that's the difference I feel like that's the difference in getting that jacket and being a Hall of Famer. Can you consistently keep being great for 9 to 15 years, you know? Like Norman had Hall of Fame seasons, but I don't think he's going to the Hall of Fame.
No, he's not going to the Hall of Fame. But hey, shout out MV Diablo again. He says, I'm from California, but I live in the land.
The land.
That's right. That's right. Hey, shout out to Northeast Streaming Sports. Listen, man, we're on Roku. If you got Roku, download the National Sports, Northeast Streaming Sports. Listen, you'll see the logo, NESSP. The logo looks like Flash from the DC. Yeah. Download us. We're on the big screen. Put us up there. Before you leave,
show love.
Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Share us.
Yep.
Follow us. Do all the good things. I forgot to put up our stuff at the bottom, but here, look, it's up there now. Hit that TikTok, our Twitter, our Facebook. We're on Twitch.
Got the donations open, the donations.
Look, we got the donations. Listen, and that's just, we're going to improve the show. It's going to be bigger and better. It's going to keep growing. That's all this is for, because soon enough, we're going to start taking trips everywhere, and we're going to use it. Bring better content.
Yeah. If you live in LA, we coming 2000, what's it, 20, what's the next Olympics?
28.
28.
Yeah, we'll be out in LA, 28 for the Olympics.
The Man Cave is bringing the 4 horsemen out. We coming to see y'all. We coming. We already getting it ready. Right, Mike?
Oh, yeah. Look, Josh Norman versus AJ Green and Odell. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they was in there. Yeah, they did not like each other.
Look, MV Diablo, he already subbed. Hey, man, appreciate that. He said he found this from the Cleveland Guardians tag. Hey, I try to tag all sorts of stuff in there, just try to bring more people in. Because, look, we got shows throughout the whole week.
Yeah.
On Monday, 6 to 7, got the cheap seats. Tomorrow, 6 to 8, you got Sports Madness with me and Jay. Scully jumps on from time to time. Then you got Thursday, Off the Rails, where all 4 of us were usually on. If not, it's at least 3.
Yeah.
And we're doing our thing. And the old man and the kid, it's going to start coming back.
Yeah.
It's me and my son. You know, he just turned 20. We do a show with a couple of his friends. I work Sundays, but we're going to do it during lunchtime, so at least I could be on for 20 minutes and let them ride out the rest of the show. But, hey good Mike, content, good stuff.
Mike, tell them he came to a great place, because not only do we do the podcast, but we got the movies out here.
Oh, yeah, the movies are coming. Yeah. Music, everything.
Yeah, we got the music, the movies. If you want to find the Patreon, the new Persona movie is out. Patreon.com/shop/Persona TM movie. Got the movie out. You messing with some real. We out here, man. We out here, Big Mike.
Hell yeah, we building.
Glad to have you, man. Bigger. Yeah, keep promoting, because we need all them people that get tired of watching ESPN. It's getting boring. They taking all the guys that play sports and know stuff, and then plugging in all these goofballs. They don't know what they talking about. Now you need to talk about you need to rock with some guys that know the games.
Listen, you wanna say some stuff, get your voice heard, jump on a show, talk a little bit with us. That's what you do. You come see us, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna tell them you got a topic you want to talk about. We're gonna talk about that topic. We're gonna debate with you. We're gonna have a good ass time, a lot of laughs, a lot of sports facts, everything right here.
Yep.
Sam Mills, when he had his time with the Panthers too. Yep, Sam Mills was something else too. Shit.
Yeah. You talking about some OGs right there, Sam Mills. Big shout out to the Hall of Famers this class. Starting off the year now, Mike. We got the Brownies again. We went through the Browns schedule, right?
Yeah, we went through it. Yeah, we'll probably do it again. We'll probably do it again for our teams before it comes. Make sure it's refreshed up.
Yeah.
But hey, Diablo, you still there? What are you feeling about them guards? You feeling they win this World Series? We stay on top? Or what happens?
Yeah.
But
you know what I want to see, Mike? You already know what I want to see, Mike. We got the Browns and Eagles, right?
Yeah.
So you already know I want to see those Guardians and Phillies in the World Series.
What's going on, Bo?
That would be crazy.
Oh, dude, yeah. Guardians, Phillies in the World Series would be nuts. And to be honest, it's not far off. That possibility is real as hell.
Because we're both, I think, I don't know, I didn't look at the NL thing, but I know we top 2 or 3.
I'm pretty sure you're top 2, if not 1.
Yeah, so if the season ended right now, we would both be in that position to get there. So, I'm coming, man. If that happens, I'm crashing Beer Cave's crib. We gonna set up shop. We're gonna put we gonna right on his kitchen table. We're gonna put this setup right there. We're gonna do the
Well, he's got it set up in his garage. He'll be chilling. He got a TV and everything.
Okay, yeah.
He got everything in there. Look, Diablo says, I feel they didn't go hard enough in the trade deadline, but they should be good enough to get some playoff wins. Oh, hey, B Skrills, Guardians got to get starting pitching together. Logan Allen just gave up 2 back-to-back solar blasters. Damn. Look, oh, he wanted to get the Roker guy from the Athletics.
Yeah, I like him.
Saints inducting a lot of players. Yeah, Evans. Yeah. Listen.
That's what you said earlier, Mike, but they still got a solid squad, and they got a start. They got a guy that they can plug in right in the playoffs, ready to go.
Yeah, as soon as Alex Cobb comes back and he can be healthy, he can play, then that'll be great because Logan Allen does need to go take a damn seat. And I'm sick and tired of McKenzie looking lost out there. My thing is I don't understand. I get it. Everybody's got this baggage claim with Trevor Bauer, dude. It's time to get over that shit. I get it. He had a lot of baggage. He played a lot of games. He acted stupid. He has been humbled. He is literally in the Mexican League. Mexican right now. Yeah, he is looking like Kenny Powers.
Yeah.
From Eastbound and Down. Doing his thing down there. Bring him, give him a damn shot. Bring him back here and let him play.
Hey, sometimes even when you go here, you gotta hit here to get that bike back up that mountain, man. Come on, get a boy a chance.
LeBeau says the Mariners helped hand the Phillies a couple L's this weekend.
Okay, that's okay. We need it. We need a couple L's so we can get our W's up and learn them. Them L's help you in October. That's why they call it Red October, because it's
Red October. But I still like the Guardians and where they're at. B Skrills. Yeah, listen, the Guardians are good. The fact that we're doing this with a $30 million salary.
Yeah.
And these young boys are balling out. That means we have years of this to come, and we just need to make some moves. Hopefully we can go in there, go deep in the playoffs, maybe win the World Series, and we can make some moves just to help out the starting pitching. Get another big bat in here. That's what we need.
And Mike, you know what? It's not only just that, but you guys are going to attract the big names and the big free agents because they see that that the Guardians are only one player away, maybe, So
well, it's that. Then I think the new owner takes over. The Dolans will finally be out, so this guy might spend some money. That's why Dolans are out after this. They didn't want to open their checkbook, even though it'd be nothing to bring in Trevor Bauer. He'd take the league minimum, bring his ass in, pay him nothing, and let him throw heat. Makes no sense.
You got to because he's an established veteran. That's what you need on this team. You got a lot of young guys. You need to plug in some veterans so these young guys can be like, all right, they can learn, especially when the playoffs start. Like you said, Mike, have somebody like Trevor, like Bauer, man. He's solid.
He's been there with us.
Yeah.
He's been there with a couple teams. He's been there with the Astros. He was there with the Dodgers. He's been there.
Yeah.
Look, B Scroll says McKenzie had 11 strikeouts in AAA the other day. I still would wait a while before I bring him back up, though. Hey, listen, I'm with you on that. Bring him back up to start September. Let him get about 3-4 starts in and see how he does back up here and decide on whether or not you want to push him in the postseason and actually make him be that guy again, because we don't know what McKenzie is. Was it mental? Was it physical? What's going on? But, hey, we coming down. We in the last 45 seconds of the show.
Yeah.
I want to say, hey, look, thank you for all you guys jumping in this chat. What Bo says, I think how close teams are together this year, this is what kept the trade deadline pretty quiet. You're absolutely right, because nobody wanted to give up anybody for anything because everybody's in this race. It's just like the NFL season was last year. Yeah. Everybody's right there.
Yeah.
And they're going to be competing till the end.
Yeah. And the Indians got a big shot. Everybody got a shot, but the Indians.
Yep. But, hey, appreciate you guys. Hit that like button on your way out. Share this podcast to all your friends. Tell them all, come see the Man Cave. Come see all our shows.
We want to see y'all.
Hey, let's salute y'all out. See you next time.
Hey, I got to rock.